Why not do something that like 8-year-old you would be like, I can't believe he does that.
It started with a childhood dream that led Corporal Aidan Meyler-Mcauliffe to join the military.
Why'd you pick the Marines specifically?
It's the hardest one, plain and simple.
The challenge prompting him to become an instructor of water survival on Parris Island, a skill he had to use in July when he was on the ferry from Daufuskie Island after a shift working his side job at the Freeport Marina. That's when a storm broke out.
The waves get a little more rough, a lot of wind starts blowing, and then next thing you know, you can't see.
Corporal Meyler-Mcauliffe got to the front of the boat to check to see if any objects were in the way of the ferry. That's when he saw something.
Yeah, and then I looked and it was a life jacket. The catamaran had capsized.
A family's boat capsized, 2 grandparents and their 2 grandchildren in the water. The children and the grandfather picked up by another boat, leaving the woman still in the water, drowning quickly.
I kept trying to throw the buoy at her to no avail at all.
No one wanted to jump into the storm except for Corporal Meyler-Mcauliffe.
Jumped off the back of the boat, swam after her.
Second nature.
I didn't have to think at all throughout this entire thing.
Corporal Meyler-Mcauliffe able to get the hypothermic and concussed woman on the boat and safely to EMS.
I went to the hospital the next morning because I had assumed that they were going to keep her for an overnight stay just because of the amount of medical conditions she had.
She was alive thanks to the corporal.
Just as long as she's all right. That was all I was worried about.
A living example of the ethos of the Marine Corps: courage,
recognizing what needs to be done,
commitment.
Once you see that thing that needs to be done, you got to see it through.
Honor.
You carry the Corps on your shirt. It's on most of our skin forever. Like, I didn't do that because I was like, someone's going to give me a high five. So, no, I'm a Marine.
At Parris Island, Lydia Blackstone, WJCL 22 News.